Dreams can be powerful.
Our dreams or goals in life can showcase who we see ourselves to be and what we really want out of life.
But for some of us, our dreams always seem to be broken. They just never seem to come true, no matter what we do or how passionate we are.
Listen, please trust us and do not despair, because there is hope.
With honest prayer and a lot of patience, you might see all your broken dreams be reborn into something wonderful and amazing that does actually come true. Praise God.
This is our story.
Currently at Lakeshore Park, which is in Brandon, Mississippi, and this is the Ross Barnett Reservoir, and then behind us is all of these RVs, and that campground is called Timberlake Campground in Brandon, Mississippi. And I believe they do have sites that you can rent that sit on the water. Some of them are more long-term sites where it doesn't seem like the RVs move that much, but I do think they do have some openings every once in a while where you could come out and get a spot on the water of the reservoir. Hey y'all, I'm Sean.
I'm Matthew.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, Broken Dreams Reborn. Currently, we have sold our house. We're in the process of selling everything in our house, or either donating it, deciding what we want to keep. We're going to be temporarily moving in with my mom down in New Orleans, and we are going to be looking for an RV to purchase so we can live full-time on the road.
On this channel, it's really going to cover our day-to-day, our big adventures, all the amazing things we see and do, and we want to bring you along for that. And another reason for this channel is, we're not experts. As we learn things, we'll share them with you. As we make mistakes, we'll share them with you. As we go forward on this channel, we also want to meet people. We want to have meetups. We want people in the comment section below to start to be helpful. If some people have questions, if we have questions, if people need to reach out to others, we think it would be a great start to a community. And that's one of our main purposes for doing this. So we call it the BDR community, Broken Dreams Reborn community, and that's why we're doing this.
And we got the idea to start RVing in this very spot that we're sitting in right here. So around 2014, I had started having health issues, and we would come out here to, just be by the reservoir and the water. It would help me to feel better. Then by 2017, I was having health issues again, and we were looking across the reservoir at the RVs that you see behind us right now, and I had the thought, why would anybody want to live in such a tiny space? Is it just because of the beauty of the reservoir? And then I started thinking, well, an RV has wheels, so you could move it wherever you wanted to. So I told Matthew about it, and I said, well, we could move somewhere we've always wanted to live and stay there for like a year or two, and then if we get tired of that area, then we could just move our home somewhere else and stay for another year. So then Matthew started researching it on YouTube.
Yeah, I started looking it up because I thought, surely people have done this before, but we had no idea there was a big movement. There is a big RVing community. We just figured it was your stereotypical retired folks. It was people who had a lot of money. We didn't know anybody actually lived on the road. And I started running into YouTube channels of people who not only moved every year, they moved every month, every 2 weeks, some of them every 2 or 3 days. And our heads started spinning because we were so excited. We thought, hey, we don't have to be stuck anymore. And the background on that is we just hate to be stuck. It's not that we have a short attention span, we just don't like to be stuck. We like to see new things and go new places. And with our budget, we just can't take a lot of vacations. We can't travel a lot. And we just figured what a blessing from God that we could live in the places that we travel to. And that way we can afford to see different things and go and meet different people and experience things that we might only get to see on TV or in the movies. And so we started praying about it, and we didn't have the availability to do that in 2017. So we've been praying about this and thinking about this and sort of planning in our minds for over 3 years, until we finally were blessed, well, not finally, but we were blessed with the ability to do that. One last hurdle we had was our very beloved dog. He was 14 years old when we were blessed with the ability to go on the road. And there are some people with older dogs on the road, we've seen that, but he had such bad joint problems. He was on a lot of medication. His doctors knew him well. He had 2 different vets. And it just seemed cruel to, take him away from the home and the yard that he's always known. So we decided we were going to wait and let him comfortably live out his life.
This is Matthew feeding the dog. Hey, Reykjavik.
He doesn't like to eat by himself, so he needs company.
Matthew literally has to squat in front of him while he eats or he won't eat. And he keeps looking for me too, don't you, Reykjavik? He's going to be 14 in a month. And usually dogs his size, that's about their lifespan, 12 to 14.
Yeah, he's been fighting hip dysplasia his whole life, but he was used to it because he was born with it. So he was very active. He was one of those dogs that could jump completely in the air like he's standing up like a human. And now it hurts him to get up and walk and do anything basic. But he still has a good attitude and he still loves life. So.
And if y'all are wondering what that yellow pill is, that's gabapentin. He has to take it, and the only way we can get him to take his pills is throw it into his food, and he licks it up like it's dog kernels.
3 to 4 times a day.
And he loves to lick his bowl.
And he will not eat dry food in the mornings. He's done told us he went on strike. So to break the protest, we have to give him the premium canned food with peas and carrots because he loves peas and carrots.
Yep. He trained us.
And when that tragic day came, it took a few more days for us because we were thinking about him and missing him. But then the wheels started to turn and we started to put things in motion, and we actually sold our house before we had another place to live, which, you always laugh at people who do that, but that was us. So we thought we would maybe have to rent an apartment maybe, and that would be kind of expensive. And Sean's mom piped up and said, why don't you live with me temporarily? So the reason that we're going to be living with her mom for a few months is because of this virus going on right now, this craziness around the world. There was a shortage on heavy duty trucks, and yeah, we're buying a diesel truck because we're going to start with a travel trailer. And it's just hard to get exactly what you want right now, or what you feel that you need, the features that you need. So we're going to wait it out with living with her, and we're going to be looking for the truck and looking for the RV. And the RVs, good grief, they're having the biggest shortage of RVs they've had in modern times. They've had more RV sales in the last year than they've had any other year, according to the dealers who we've heard from or talked to. So we just have to be patient. Now is not the best time to buy one, but we're going to give it our best shot.
And if we haven't mentioned, we're setting at Lakeshore Park in Brandon, Mississippi. We're in central Mississippi, and my mom is in New Orleans, so she's about 3 hours from us right now.
And we're going to be Florida residents, so our domicile is going to be in Bushnell, Florida with escapees. We're going to have a small storage unit in Florida. We're actually going to move to New Orleans, and then the next day we're going to move our storage stuff to Florida, back to back. Everybody thinks we're crazy, but we can do it.
So we want you to join us as we move to New Orleans, show you how we packed up some of our house, what the house looked like before we started, breaking everything down, whether it was going to be sold, donated, or we were going to keep it, and then show you our experience buying a truck, buying an RV, and what all of that looks like during this crazy time that we're living in right now. Thank y'all for watching our very first YouTube video. We had a lot of fun making it, and we hope that you will hit the subscribe button and join us as we start our journey to being full-time RVers, which we're very excited about.
Yeah, and we're excited that y'all are along for the ride. We're looking forward to this community just growing and blossoming. So please comment down below, tell us how we did, what you'd like to see. We can always make improvements, so let us know that too. And we'll see you the next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.